Hey there, this is Darren LaCroix with another Ask Darren. This one comes in anonymously. It says, what do you do to prepare when you need to speak in front of an audience to ensure that you do not sound nervous or like you're rambling? Well, my first answer is stage time, stage time, stage time, which is great and will help you over time. But what do you do now when you're still new and nervous? And by the way, that's okay. If you're a little nervous, I suggest tell the audience. They can tell, and they'll probably love your transparency. Audiences love authenticity when you're real. Things you might keep in mind is I ask myself 4 questions 5 minutes before the presentation. I ask myself, number 1, am I present? Am I right here, right now, forgetting about all my problems? They'll be there when you're done. But just be present. Notice your surroundings. Notice the people there. Early on in my career, I used to walk around and secretly, in my head, don't do this out loud, but I would just look at people from the side and just say, I love you, I want to help you. And it just kind of helped me get connected to them. So number 1, am I present? Number 2, what is my intent? What's your intent? Get clear on that, and your intent should be audience-focused, not self-focused. Not, I'm going to do great, they're going to love me. More like they're going to walk away having a new perspective on whatever your topic is. Third question, will I have fun? Great question. If you want your audience to have fun, they're never going to have fun unless you're having fun. And the 4th question came from Willie Jolly, a mentor of mine. And he said, ask yourself, how would I give this presentation if I knew it was my last one ever? Wow, it's a great question, deep. And what it does is it forces you to go deep inside you, and it helps you drown out that voice of doubt, if you will. So ask yourself those 4 questions. When I'm in a high anxiety presentation preparation mode, I definitely ask myself those 4 questions. I also spend a lot of time getting to know the client or the audience. Not only that morning, but even ahead of time, I'll interview like 10 people from the audience just to see what are their frustrations. Because see, for you and me, it's our job as presenters to connect, create that bridge between our content and their world. We know our content, but the world that they live in might view it a little differently. So you and I have to build that bridge to make sure they see how it applies to them in their life or their career and their circumstance. And the other little tip would be to listen to music. What are your power songs? What are those songs that get you excited, that get you to thrive? And I remember my early days of stand-up comedy. I would sit outside the comedy club in my little brown Volkswagen Rabbit, and I would listen to a cassette. For our younger viewers, cassette, look it up, Google it. But I would listen to a cassette of my 3 favorite songs, and it would really fill me up and put me in that power mode, and again, drown out that voice of doubt. So I also have a few programs in Stage Time University. You might check out Nervous. And Nervous is a program about how I used improv and my improv background to work my muscles to be present. And then if you love those 4 questions, I actually have them on a little card called The Connect Card. So if you go to theconnectcard.com, you can get one. We'll send it to you. It's like $5 or something like that, but handy to pull out and use whenever you need it. So I hope that helped you, and I hope that answered your question. If you got a question, let me know. Go to askdarren.com. See ya.